give you my heart.
So in today's video I'm going to talk about things you should not say to disabled people. Let's get into it. Number 1, don't ask them what happened, even if you mean it in a nice way and just generally wondering what happened. It can come off very offensive in that term of what happened to you or how did you get that. Just let them feel comfortable to tell you, and if you're a stranger and you see a person who looks like they have a disability in public, don't go up and ask them, that's just rude. But if you're friends with someone, let them feel comfortable to finally tell you about why they got their disability and why they have it today. Number 2, don't try and relate to people's disabilities unless you've got the specific disability they have. Everyone experiences disabilities and different types of disabilities in different ways. For example, I've got cerebral palsy, but my hand mainly gets affected, but some people with cerebral palsy, their legs mainly get affected. So it all depends, but if you don't have cerebral palsy yourself, it's kind of rude again to try and relate to what they're going through when you don't actually know what they're going through. I've had some experiences of this with some people in my life, and it can be annoying because you're like, well, you don't understand, you say you do but you don't. It can be frustrating sometimes because even when we're explaining it to your friends or just colleagues, people you're working with, and they're like, oh, I can relate, unless you actually have the disability, you can't relate. Second to last thing you should not say to a disabled person or a disability person is that we're inspirational. I have got this a lot from previous content that I have filmed on my cerebral palsy or any disability video. When I first started doing these videos, I got that quite a lot, and I get it, but to someone who is disabled, to us it's like, well, we're just living our lives. We're inspirational because we're dealing with what we got brought into this world with. Of course, some people are brought into this world without a disability and then unfortunately get a disability further down the line, but most people, I would say, is born or gets a disability from a very young age, and you going, oh, you're inspirational. Why am I inspirational? Because I'm living my day-to-day life. If it's like, oh, you're inspirational because you're spreading awareness to hidden or physical disability, yes, that's correct, and I'll accept that. But if I'm an inspirational person just for living my day-to-day life with the disability I have, again, it's kind of like, not rude, but it's like, oh, you're doing amazing for doing nothing, when we want to be treated the same as you guys. We want to be like, oh, you're inspirational because you got this job you really wanted, or you're inspirational because you finally passed your driving test with the disability you have. Yes, little things are going to still be like, oh, I done that, and it can still be a little thing for non-disabled people. For example, getting a job is amazing, non-disabled or disabled, but for a disabled person, that's like a massive achievement. We still want to normalise it as we're inspirational because we done a charity run or we got our driving licence. That's what I would say inspirational is, or inspired, but just living our day-to-day life. I don't personally say I'm as inspirational. I would say I'm inspirational for spreading awareness to hidden or physical disability, but not living my day-to-day life. The final one, I have dealt with this as well, is telling a disabled person that they can't do something before you've even let them tried. Mainly in work situations. I haven't had this in school or college that much. Well, near the end of college I did, but there's always going to be people out there who think you're not able to do something because you're literally not able-bodied. Like, that's what I would say is classified as cerebral palsy, because whether I've got mild or people with, I don't know the word, but like higher cerebral palsy, that's not mild, we all have our struggles. Whether it's harder for them or harder for me, we obviously need to do things different, but that doesn't mean we can't do it. And when someone says to you, oh, let me do that, or I can do that, it's fine, let me do it, you're gonna hurt yourself, when I haven't even picked up the item. Like, you don't know my strengths, whether I've got cerebral palsy or not. You don't know how strong I am on this side, and believe me or not, I am quite strong on this side, not on this side, but I am quite strong. But I'm just saying, before you judge on if someone can do something or not, let them show you. Because I wish jobs and just any situation like that would give you a trial run first before they judge you on, oh, you can't do that because of this. The amount of times I have surprised people that I can do things. Yes, I might wobble on picking someone up. Yes, I might lose my balance, better way to explain it, but I've done it. And I've done it a different way, but I've done it. I think people need to realise that we're still human beings, and I saw a post this morning, I will put one of them here, and it's actually Disability Pride Month. Now, when I actually looked into this more on Instagram, because to me, when I hear pride, I think LGBTQ, supporting LGBTQ, and I do support them 100%. But this Disability Pride or Disabled Pride Month is when you spread awareness to hidden or physical disability and educate people on how to treat someone with a disability or a hidden disability, just how to treat people with a disability. We are normal, we feel the same way that you guys feel who have not got a disability, and we want to achieve as much as you want to as well. So I just want to put this video out here to let you guys know things that you shouldn't say to disabled people, and in a way things that we should stop for disabled people. Let disabled people show you what they can do. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!